Hello everyone, my name is Sophia Lardispo and I'm going to be talking to you about my experience with Trust and Safety Tycoon, which was a very fun game to play. I actually did enjoy it. It may have been a little boring, but it was honestly a really fun game. The things that I took away from it was that it was hard to please everyone. I had to stick to my policies. The game focused on user growth, ad revenue, moderator speed, CEO confidence, and then conversation health, and it was honestly really hard to please every single one of those different aspects. It really showed me that I didn't know that these companies had to deal with so much revolving around them, whether that's like politics or a crisis, or there was like a shooter, for example, in one of the examples of the crises, and my position, I had to determine whether or not I wanted to focus on ads or focus on user growth and having them help the police, or if that was not trustworthy, so then I should only promote the sources that I did find to be true, or vice versa, like determining whether or not, just where I'm gonna put my eggs in my baskets. And it was just kind of hard to balance everything and to see what's true and what's not true. And then what was also frustrating was people say a lot of crazy things on the internet, and some people aren't being for real, they aren't being true, but you also can't take threats, for example, lightly. So it was honestly a little like confusing, but ultimately I decided to stay with the company. I thought I got this far into it, so I gotta stick with it. And then my company ethos was spread happiness, and then my platform atmosphere was family friendly. However, I think it got very political. I don't think it got happy at times, but I did try my best to please everyone and have the conversation health in the green. I am proud of myself. My CEO really liked me, so very happy about that. Overall, I thought it was a fun game. I just didn't realize it like opened my eyes to how much these companies have to deal with, and honestly, I don't know if I would take this job in the real world, but on a video game, it was pretty fun and pretty entertaining and eye-opening. Also, with the point of the government involvement, I thought it was very hard for the government to regulate technology companies and platforms like that, like this one, just because of the First and 14th Amendment. I thought it was very difficult, especially with government involvement, to please everybody, because you have the government wanting to keep everyone safe and wanting to protect children and all these different policies. However, the First and 14th Amendment are very important, and people want to say what they want to say. They want to have a voice, they want to have an opinion. So I think it's very hard for these companies to satisfy what the government wants and to satisfy the people, just because freedom of speech is so important, while the government is also trying to regulate things. So it's like a 50-50, and it's just a little hard to deal with and hard to like wrap my head around. And this game really showed me that it's not simple, that the government and politics and all this is very complicated.